Hi guys! So I thought I would do something fun and have Austin in a video with me. I got this tag from Obs and Lala. She just did one and it's called Looking Back at My Pregnancy. And because I didn't do vlogging or record anything from Austin's pregnancy and delivery, I thought this would be a fun tag to do with him. So he's actually going to ask me all of the questions and I will be answering. So here we go.
Question number 1. What's the thing you would change about your pregnancy?
So the one thing that I would change about my pregnancy would be the fact that I would be a little bit older because I was only 17 when I got pregnant with him. So I would have liked to be a little bit older when I got pregnant with you.
Okay. Question number 2. What was your most surprising symptom?
My most surprising symptom, I think that would be that the fact that I grew up overnight, that everything was all about him and just I couldn't get enough about reading about the pregnancy and just thinking about him and waiting for him to arrive, and I just couldn't wait to see his cute little face.
Question number 3. What is something every pregnant woman should know?
Something that every pregnant woman should know is just that, well, now that I've had 2 pregnancies, that no pregnancy is the same, and just because something happened in a first pregnancy doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen in your next pregnancy. So don't stress over things that happen one time because it may not be the case in another pregnancy.
Question number 4. What is the funniest thing that happened while you were pregnant?
Oh my god, okay. This is actually really funny. So we were living in a small town right down the street from a vet place. So it was hot in the summer. I was out to here pregnant with Austin, and my dog had gone outside, my little Chihuahua, and had eaten a bee, and she got stung right in the mouth, and so her whole face was starting to puff out. I was freaking out. I called the vet. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I was so afraid that she was gonna die. They were like, okay, bring her in. And of course, I'm 17, I'm really young, I'm pregnant. I don't have my G2 at this point, so I can't drive anywhere, and I don't even have a car because Eric was at work. So here I am, running, waddling down the street, carrying this Chihuahua to go and get this shot. And I must have looked like a mad woman because, like, to the people that are driving around the street because, yeah, like out to here, waddling, running down the street because I'm afraid my dog's gonna die. So that's definitely something funny in my pregnancy with him.
Question number 5. What's one thing you couldn't get enough of?
One thing that I couldn't get enough of in my pregnancy, well, I don't know if this is one thing that I couldn't get enough of, but every single day at lunch I had to have a grilled cheese sandwich with pickles on the side and ice cream. Sometimes my pickles in my vanilla ice cream, but it had to be vanilla ice cream, it had to be a grilled cheese sandwich with lots of ketchup. So that would be something that I couldn't get enough of. Every single day of my pregnancy, basically, that's what I ate. Hi.
Question number 6. What's one thing that annoyed you the most about pregnancy?
The one thing that annoyed me most, I don't know if it was what or who, because Eric was also 17, so he would be the who that annoyed me in my pregnancy. Oh no! Riley's knocking over her toys. But I don't know, I guess... I guess being on bed rest. Bed rest really sucked. I went into preterm labor at 25 weeks, so I couldn't do anything. I basically had to lie flat on my back from 25 weeks until 32 weeks when I had him. So that definitely was not fun and was very annoying.
Question number 7. A word of advice for a pregnant woman.
My word of advice for a pregnant woman would definitely be you can never have too much knowledge on anything. Do the research, do more than research. You're carrying such a precious gift from God, and the last thing that you want is for any guilty, any guilt for, you know, if I had done this or if I didn't do that, then maybe the baby wouldn't have had this or done that, or, you know, so always do your research and make sure that you're doing absolutely the best thing for yourself and for the baby.
Okay, it's question number 8. What was your favorite snack while you were pregnant?
My favorite snack was Cinnamon Hearts. Oh my goodness. I could not get enough of Cinnamon Hearts. I had Eric go out in the middle of the night because I wanted Cinnamon Hearts so badly, and it was at a time that was not February, and back then you couldn't get desserts and Cinnamon Hearts and stuff like that unless it was around February or Valentine's Day. But he went out and found at this really crappy, rundown, like convenience store, this very last bag. On the bottom shelf, it was covered in an inch of dust of Cinnamon Hearts, and brought them home all dusty. And you better believe that I just dusted those things off and ate the entire package in one sitting.
Question number 9. What is a food that made you sick while pregnant?
I actually can't think of anything that made me sick. Although after having Austin, I was okay while I was pregnant eating peanut butter or anything to do with peanut butter while I was pregnant. But after I had him, even now, the thought of peanut butter disgusts me. I hate peanut butter. So I don't know, that would be something that made me sick, but it was after. You want to be in here too? You keep dropping your toys.
Question number 10. What is the silly thing you cried about when you were pregnant?
I don't have one silly thing that I cried about, but I cried about a lot of things. I cried, it doesn't matter what it was, I cried a lot about everything.
Question number 11. Names that were chosen.
No.
Question number 11. What names were considered?
The names that we had considered for a boy, it was if the baby was going to be a girl, I would get to pick the name, and if the baby was going to be a boy, then Eric would pick the name. However, because we did agree on the girl's name, which was Riley, which we named our first daughter, our second child, and the names that Eric had picked out for Austin was just Austin, and the 2 names that I had picked out were Hayden and Zachary. So that's the end of the tag. So thank you so much, Austin, for joining me, and I will talk to you guys soon. Oh, feel free to also do this tag and tag me in the video, or let me know your response, because it's just a fun tag to do. So you're silly. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
See ya.